The election, worldly events, and the stress, the toll that the stress takes on our pets. That's what we're going to be talking about today. My name is Holly Starr. I'm an animal communicator and an energy therapist for pets. I work with pets to bring them through healing journeys and processes through animal communication and energy therapy. And I work with pet parents to help them learn to understand their pets better on a deeper level, strengthen those relationships, and pet parents can learn their own animal communication skills through me as well. So today I want to discuss something that recently happened during one of my sessions, and it really brought my mind into focus on specifically the election coming up. And no matter what your vote is going to be, what your political stances are, or anything like that, that stuff does not matter in this conversation. We are going to be looking at the stress that all of these things can come into, the stress that our pets can take on from all of these worldly events, and especially coming up to the election here in November. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I spoke with a cat named Winnie, and Winnie is just a wonderful girl. She's quite sensitive and emotionally aware, and all of those good things. And so in this conversation with her, her mom had wondered, why are you coming into this one bedroom more? Okay. And she said, well, this came in. Sometimes I get words, sometimes I get phrases. A lot of times I get bodily feelings and emotions and understanding animals through that type of communication. And this specific message came in that way. And she talked about all over the neighborhood, not just from her mom, but worldly, all around her. She was feeling the energies change. They are heavier. People are worried. People are stressed. All of those feelings and that coming in to her energy bubble, and it just simply was overwhelming her. And so she was trying to get away from that. There's one room that she likes because of the energy in there, and she wanted to go in there, and that's where she stayed. That's where she was spending a lot more time in there. And we were able to discuss that and get through that conversation with her. And that also allowed her mom to more fully understand the impact that her own stress from the election and the neighborhood stress and the whole community stress was having on Winnie. So she's now able to, just focus on managing her own stress more so that Winnie doesn't get as much of that coming into her own energy as well. Okay, so I do see this. This is a very specific instance with the election, but this goes on into everything in our lives. So we're looking at daily job stressors, relationship stressors, parenting stressors, anything. And, learning this from Winnie with the worldly view. Okay, so not just coming in from our family, but stressors coming in from the whole community makeup. Okay, so a lot of us likely would have seen this happen with some of our pets when COVID came about. So that fear that us as a world, us as a larger community had when COVID was starting, that likely came into a lot of our pets as well. And I did see that happen. Many, many pets actually transitioned into spirit right in those first few months where everything had shut down and everybody's stress and fear was very, very high. Many pets that I knew personally transitioned into spirit. Okay. And I imagine that likely happened across the board for many people and many pets. Okay. So those are just some examples of how stressors from ourselves as pet parents and from a larger community stance can come in and hit our pets' energy systems and throw things out of whack. Okay. Our pets are very emotionally deep. Many of them are, not all of them. There is a spectrum on emotional intelligence for animals as well. But those who are more sensitive, more emotional, aware, wanting to be aware and wanting to feel all of those things, their energy systems are very easily disturbed by these various stressors. Okay. So I want to look specifically at the election coming up and what you guys can do to help just lower that stress for your pets. Okay. I do teach this in a course. So if anyone is interested in learning more about that and how across the board, any stressors, but specifically election as well, if you would like to learn those communication skills, the process that I use to observe the pet, communicate with the pet, and then help protect the pet's energy system, please just shoot me an email. My email is hollyjoystarr, 2 R's, at gmail.com. And I can get you the details of that course. I keep it very low cost so that more people can afford it and learn these things. I think that's incredibly important. Within that course, you will be going through that whole process with me. And I am, of course, available for any questions as you go through that course as well. Okay. So outside of that course, what can we do to help our pets through this iffy time in our society with the election coming up and with so much going on in this world? Okay, so first, I would encourage you to look, observe, what has your pet been doing? Have there been any changes in their behavior recently? Do they seem more anxious? Do you feel like you've been getting messages of them being stressed out? All of those kinds of things need to be looked at. Okay. And once you learn to fully communicate with your pet on your own, you can monitor these things every single day with them. Okay. So if you are feeling like, yeah, I kind of think this stuff might be hitting my pet in a negative way, and I want to help them with that, there are tons and tons and tons of lower anxiety decreasing kind of products out there, all of that kind of stuff. Cutting through all of those weeds and all of the products out there, I highly recommend the Young Living essential oils and utilizing those in an animal friendly way. If you are interested in that, again, shoot me an email, hollyjoystarr at gmail.com. And I can get you more details on that and what I recommend with that as well. Now, I would also like to guide you through a little exercise, a very simple, easy to do at home visualization exercise with your pet. This will help clear out some of those blocked and congested energies and allow your pet to just kind of relax a little bit more. And this will also, you can also do this for yourself, for your neighborhood, for people in your family, anybody that you feel like I'm having trouble with this election coming up, and I'm feeling a lot of stress, a lot of impact from it. You can use this visualization for them. Okay. Oh, Holly Ann, I see you on the chat. Hello. Thank you for saying hi. Okay. All right. So this is a visualization exercise to lower anxiety and clear out some of those energies. Okay. You can do this on a daily basis with them as well. You do not have to physically be in the same room or even the same building as your pet. So even if, let's say you have a really busy lifestyle and you need to do this on your lunch break at work, totally okay. Energy is energy is energy. It works no matter where you are. Okay. All right. So if you would like to do this, I will just ask, just go ahead and close your eyes with me, and we will work on our pets here for a moment. So let's see. I'm going to do mine for my dog. She's one of my dogs, a Chihuahua. She's in the other room. She was just on my lap and she she got down. But so her name is Rainbow or Rainy. All right. So we're going to go ahead and close our eyes. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Just a little centering in your mind. Just kind of clear out any worries, any stressors from the day. And during these, I'll even take my hands to the top, bring them down, straight down, and we're just visualizing that centered line throughout your energy, throughout your body. That helps lower your own stress. Okay. We're going to visualize that line going down the middle of our pets as well. Right? Head to tail. Okay. Now visualize a very warm, bright light right in the center of your pet's heart center. That warm, bright light is going to expand throughout their chest. It's going to continue to expand down their rib cage, through their back and their bellies, through their reproductive organs and bladder, and down those back legs. Make sure we include those hips for our older pets. And down to the paws and those back legs. That warm, bright energy is filling that bottom half of the body. It's clearing out congested energy as it goes. And your pet is starting to relax. And we come up to our heart chakra again. And visualize that warm, bright light expanding onto your pet's shoulders and down those front legs all the way to the paws. Releasing congested energy out. And we're going up our pet's neck. And I'm feeling from Rainy, she needs to stretch her neck Any intuitive messages you get about your pet's energy, your pet's body as we're going through this, go ahead and help them. Just tell them, stretch that out. And that energy, we want it to go through their face, through their head, releasing out congested energy. And now we're going to come back to the heart chakra. This warm, bright light has expanded throughout the entire body. We're going to visualize this warm, bright light coming out of the body. Visualize it as a bubble of protective energy or calm energy all the way around your pet. We will expand it to about 3 feet out on each side. And allow your pet to tell you, what color is this protective energy bubble for them? Okay. Ask your pet and have that color come into your mind. And that is going to be the color that you use for this bubble with them. And we'll allow them to relax into this protective, calm energy bubble. And state out loud, my intention with this bubble is to help my pet release out that congested energy from stress and anxieties in the environment around them, specifically related to the election and other worldly events going on. My intention is to have only positive energy be allowed inside of this protective bubble. Negative energies stay out of my pet's energetic bubble. And really feel that. Feel that through your love for your pet. And allow them to relax in that space. Okay? And when you are ready, you will open your eyes and come back into the room that you are in. Okay? And doing this on a daily basis, weekly basis with your pet is highly recommended. Okay? This is a very, very simple way to help them release out and then be protected, and only having the positive energies from those around them stay connected to them. Okay. I, of course, can do further help with this through full communication sessions, of course, and get down into the nitty gritty of what exactly is the root cause of different anxieties and the exact feelings behind what's going on. But these are very, very simple techniques that you can do at home for yourself and for your pets. I highly recommend that you do. Okay. So as we get closer and closer to this election and our own anxieties build and our neighbors' anxieties build, no matter who you are voting for, no matter what your stances are, we can all help protect our pets, because many, many pets are feeling these anxieties in this world. And they have been for quite a few years now. I think we are all aware that, things are awry in the energies and the stresses throughout the world. And so we need to be there for our pets. We need to recognize that they are feeling this stuff. And there are very, very specific things that we can do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, to help them come back into a mental and emotional state where they feel more balanced on a regular basis. Okay, because that is their innate state. Okay, the anxieties that pets feel come from humans for the vast majority of the pets. They come from traumas that they've experienced. They come from various anxieties in their environment hitting their energy systems. And we're responsible. Humans are responsible for those traumatic experiences usually, and humans are responsible for all of the stress and pollutants and everything in the air. So be there for our pets. Understand this. Keep this perspective in mind as you go throughout this election time period and as we move forward from there in all different facets of life. Okay. Absolutely contact me if any of you have questions. I'm here for you. I'm here for your pets. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will talk to you later.